Hi everyone, this is Cindy the Crochet here on my first episode, I believe, in 2022. Unless I released a video after New Year's, I can't remember. But I am here for another makes my finished objects. So I had to extend my stay due to different circumstances that were going on, but everything is okay. I made it home. I finally finished a whip that took me all day. The next day, I came back this past week, or last week, and I finished a couple of things. All right, I did so much crocheting while I was at my mom's place. She was like, wow, you got a lot of stuff done. And she was actually impressed because I did a lot of makes out of 2 balls that were, I believe, 1 pound each. So 2 pounds of pink balls. And I did get a lot of done. I showed this in my other video. I showed a pink cowl that I gave to my mom. I liked it so much that is one of my finished objects that I'm going to show you. I made one myself. And I wore it all the way home in my van. And I didn't take it off until maybe the next day because it was frickin' cold in here. I text one of the tenants and I'm like, is it me or what's going on? Because all of a sudden I felt a gush of air. I find out our boiler is not working, so it's nothing new. You will see me in every video I do because that's how cold it is. You may even see me in this because it's toasty warm. I was going to put it on, but holy speed talking. Did anyone follow that? I hope your 2022 is doing well. But this is my cowl I did. And to refresh everyone's memory, it is from WoolStory. And Lisa Crochet has been bugged me to put this on my hook for my mom, and I did, and I made one on my hook. And little information, the same pattern is on my hook again. So I'm making one on a different color and different pattern, different yarn. I never doubled up the other yarn. I'm still using a hook size bigger than she does. I think in her pattern it's 5 that she uses, and I'm using a 5.5. These hooks are amazing. I got this one, and then I got a 6 that are my favorite hooks that I tend to go to. I thought I wouldn't like the plastic, but I find the plastic somehow slides easier for me. So this is what was my make that I finished when I was up. Also, where are you hiding it, Autumn? Are you on it, Autumn? You are, you turkey. Sorry. Oh, someone was on it. So, in the other one, I did a darker pink from yarn I received from Heather Hicks. And I made a divine hat as well out of it. I was going to leave it behind for my aunt, but my mom's like, she doesn't really wear hats and stuff, and this would drown her because I doubled the yarn on that. I have not put the bod cowl that I said I was gonna in the other video, but that will happen. But this one fits just as perfectly, covers my ears. So I think if ever I want to make a hat for myself, I'm going to look for weight 3 yarn and double it. And use, I forget the hook I used, but yeah, I think I might have used this kind of hook too. So this is my other make, and I'm like Patsy. I like this design. My mom loves this design too. So that is 2 things that I did at my mom's. Do you think I'm done? No. I crocheted more at my mom's. Ugh. It sucks when you have your kitty resting on your crochet items that you need to share. Oh, sorry, Adam. I'll give them back to you. So, while I was up there, I don't take much yarn because hauling it back and forth. So I limit what I bring. I decided to bring some cotton yarn. It's the Red Heart Scrubby Soft. I'm keeping my labels this year. I know that I made these last year, but I want to see. I want to keep labels. It's under lavender, and it's Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie. And that was another thing. Trying to use yarns that were gifted to me, so that's the reason why they gifted it to me. So I specifically look there first before I look at my stash. However, my stash was in the van, so that's why I picked pink. So, when I was up there, I happened to find this hexagon pot holder. I loved the design. Made one. It's a little confusing for me following the pattern and then watching the video. But once my brain clicked in, home run. I had 2 skeins of Red Heart Scrubby, the smooth scrubby. It made 3 full, well, I'll show you. It's from Posh Pooch Design, and I think she just posted the tutorial a week ago, or maybe more. And when I was waiting in the auto shop, I was there crocheting, and I had my little stitch marker on it so you could hear jingling as I crochet. But this is the design I'm talking about. It is front post and a double crochet, and you just work it up until it goes like this. And what I like is that it forms a little ridge so that it's not thick, but it still has a thickness where it's not going to burn anything. Now, this I can make, probably you fast crocheters can make this like in no time. Me, I could get one done in an hour or so. But I will show you this is what it originally is supposed to look like with the little hook. I chose not to do that with the rest. This one was my last one. And I did still have quite a bit of yarn, but I was playing yarn chicken. So technically 2. Oh man, sorry. I just finished eating. So what I did is, see, I made 4 of these. Now, I got 1 full one and a little one. I stopped 1 row before it would be completely done because I didn't feel like playing yarn chicken. However, I used whatever little bit I had to make 2 full ones on the other one. And this was my leftover between 2 of the skeins. And I didn't think I could finish. Maybe if I didn't single crochet all around them, I could get. But just in future, if anyone has any of the Scrubby Smoothie, you can get like 1 full one and 1 little one, minus the hook. So I made 4. I'll use them as pot holders. I'm going to use them as, scrubby things, you know, washing dishes. I'll use them as washcloths too, like dishcloths. But that is what I made. No, I'm not done. There was one other item I made. The last day I was there, I went out because I had to move my vehicle because they got dumped on snow and they wanted to plow their parking lot. So I'm like, okay, thank you for the warning and not just, you know, whatever. I had 20 minutes to get dressed, out the door, pray my van would start, and then go out about my day to wait till they plow. While that happened, I just grabbed my hat, didn't grab my cowl, and forgot that I gave my mom's gloves back when I borrowed them. So when I was out there, my head was warm, my hands were cold, my neck was cold, and I was thinking, wow, that cowl does. I can see now why people go gaga over the cowls and when new patterns come out and everything. So when I got back, I started probably 4 o'clock my time and ended probably around 2 a.m. So from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. I was crocheting like mad. I was crocheting. You should see the smoke that was coming out of the hands and the hook. Because I was determined to make mittens. Hello, mittens. I know they are big and they are huge. They are holy and airy, but they kept my hands warm on the steering wheel. Now, as you can see, I chose pink, two strands, size 6. I used, I think it was called JustBeCrafty. I don't know. I picked one that I thought was fun, and yeah, her channel is JustBeCrafty. She's got quite a bit of followers, so so you may have heard of her already. And it's how to crochet mittens for beginners, crochet boysenberry mitten tutorial. And she uses Red Heart comfy yarn, but I used the baby yarn, 3 weights, held 2 together. Yep, I know it's extremely holy and everything. The wind did, like, you can feel the wind going through when you do this. But I like that it was long enough that I could go like this, or if you don't want to, you can flip it up. The only other mittens I've ever made are the ones that, what is it? They're the ones that, that go together, and you're supposed to, the lover's gloves, and so they were just attached. So those are the only ones I've ever made. I've never made separate mittens for me. And they are so easy that I will admit they are going on my hook again. The only thing is I'm going to go a hook size down and actually find a 4-weight yarn and see if there's a difference. But even my mom, when I showed her, she's like, wow, these are pretty. So I'm going to put some, find some red and make some red mittens for her. And maybe I'll do the red cowl for her as well, since that's her favorite color. However, she did request me to make a doily. Oh, so I'm like, well, lucky you, Mom. I've been watching a lady who loves doilies like crazy. She buys them in thrift stores, so I've seen varieties, and it kind of is making me want to do one. So I may have a doily on the hook. But yeah, these are my makes. Oh, and hello. How can I forget this lovely thing? When I think the last time I was here at my home, I finished a basket and I said I already put a second basket on my hook. And yeah, this is my other basket full of blue. And yes, that is sparkles. I used some Bernat Super Saver, some Bernat Super Value, a mandala that was the sparkly, and that's why you get the different kind of grays and whites and lights. And then Red Heart Super Saver Teal. So I combined Super Saver, 2 blues. So I combined 4 yarns together, and as you can see, it already has, I balled up all my yarn that I used already for this. I've balled up a few. I've already put my ball winder. This is a whip that is going on my hook, and I do have one done. Now I gotta do just a cleaning up on it. And this one I've had for over almost a year now. It was gifted to me by a lovely lady everybody knows, and it may take me a year to get to the yarn that people give me, but it's because I want to make something that either I will use or know somebody else will use it. So I just don't want to just grab and make something just to make something. If I do that, I usually grab cotton yarn and just make a dishcloth or whatever just to, crochet something. But yeah, this is my finished basket. I think I'm done with making baskets for a while again. I got that out of my system. 2 baskets. Yep, done. The poor handle took me forever. Took me all day just to do like 4 or 5 rows. But yeah, that is all that I've been doing, and I've already lots on my hook, and I'm going to be doing a blanket in the future. And yeah, that's all my makes. If I haven't done or said anything clear, or if you want to know more about like the patterns and stuff, let me know. But these are what I've done so far. Before 2022 was even here. I guess the only thing I would probably say that got done was that basket, but I consider that last year's. So I haven't really done nothing yet of 2022, but that's okay. I can guarantee you something is in me where, I'm crocheting like mad. And it's fun. I love that I have limited choice. When I was at my mom's place, pink was in. Oh, and Mom said I looked cute too. Thank you, Mom. I look good in pink. Anyways, I will let you go. I am doing this before I do my live. Ooh, as you can see, you can tell I was tired. Let's just get this done with. But yeah, I would highly recommend you, unless you have some go-to patterns, let me know. So far, I like the patterns that were shown to me by Lisa Crochet with the ribbed cowl. And what I found, these mittens I enjoy. There's a lot out there. So this, by the way, is done by half double crochets. And I can't really remember the gloves. I don't know, I can't really remember, but yeah, they did the job. My fingers weren't as cold as when I was borrowing my mom's gloves. So mittens are in. You all have a wonderful day. I will catch you again because I do have some more makes. I do plan on making more. I decided of those hexagon pot holders and just do this whole thing and save it for, Christmas gifts. So since these will be potential Christmas gifts, I will make the effort to do the ring. Just because some people like it. It looks professional, in my opinion. But to me, if it was just for me, I just... Sorry, I'm looking at my fingers. It's weird how that one just goes like that. I gotta make a real effort to. Anyway. And I can't edit that out because I don't know how. Anyways, it's only giving me a 25-minute and I'm already at 20 minutes. And thank you for everyone who's joined me watching this now, later, whenever you do. Just have a good one. Life does suck. But you know what? You make what you make what you need to make with it, because like I said before, yeah, we're all human. We all dish out the same blood. We dish out the same fluids. Oh, that was probably I gotta go before I get in trouble. But you know what? We all are one, and too bad we don't get along as one sometimes. Anyways, love you all. See you soon. Take care.